Hi again. This is the last part to the ignoring boyfriend's prank. I'm so glad you guys enjoyed the first 2 parts. This whole series was supposed to be one video, but the videos ended up too long to make one video. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Also, I do not own the Haikyuu characters and this does not accurately represent the Haikyuu characters. I'm ending my live soon so I'll go. That was easy. I just want it to be over as soon as possible. That is fair. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes. Minutes? Have you met Kuru? That is also fair. Kuro. Kenma had just finished his live stream, and was texting the group chat to make sure he went next. Kitten. Kuru called, from their bedroom. He knew the live stream had finished by then. Kuru always watched Kenma's live streams. He didn't always pay attention to it, but he wanted to see when Kenma finished so they could spend time together. Guess I should start. Kenma always went to the bedroom after a live stream. He would get tired and just want to play games on the bed. He walked out of the recording room and walked towards the bedroom. Kitten. I saw your live stream ended. I wanna cuddle. Kuru continued to shout from the bedroom, despite the fact that Kenma was right outside the door. So loud. Kenma said quietly as he walked into the bedroom and walked over to his mobile game console. As he did, he also set his phone down to start recording. Kitten. Come here for cuddles. Kuru had a big smile and his arms open as he laid on the bed. Kenma sat on the edge of the bed and started playing his game. He tried to sit at the furthest corner away from Kuru, which was at the foot of the bed. Did you have a bad live stream? Did you lose? Kenma smirked a little. He has his back turned to Kuru so he couldn't see his face. The game Kenma was live streaming earlier really couldn't be lost. Kitten. Don't you think cuddles will make you feel better? Kuru started slowly crawling over to Kenma's corner of the bed. At the very least it couldn't make you feel worse. Kenma continued to play his game, not even glancing at Kuru. Well, I want affection. Kuru came up from behind Kenma and hugged his waist. He planted a kiss on Kenma's cheek. Isn't this better? Kenma wiped the kiss and struggled to get out of Kuru's grip. He set down his game console, not pausing the game, and ripped Kuru's arms off. Hey. There was a noise on Kenma's console. It was death music, signifying the character's death and a game over. You. Kenma just stared at the console. You would rather lose a game than cuddle with me. Kuru's voice was filled with hurt. Kuru knew Kenma would never purposely lose a game unless it was serious. Kenma was surprised himself. He hadn't been paying attention to the game enough. He set it down without another thought because it wasn't as important as Kuru. Nothing? Are you mad at me for some reason? Okay. I'm just going to go work in the living room. And please, don't approach me for the time being. Kenma just sat there, not knowing what to say. He was wondering if he should say it was a prank or not yet. Hope you can get back to where you were in your game. Kuru frowned as he walked out of the room. What now? Kenma looked down at his game console and shrugged. Guess I'll play for a little. 3 hours later. Ken had completed his game. He had just noticed that it had gotten late, and realized that Kuru had not talked to him at all. He's sad. Kenma got up from the bed, grabbed the phone and walked into the living room. Kuru. Kuru's head popped up from behind the couch he was laying on. Oh, so you want to talk now? It was a prank. Kitten. That doesn't just make everything better. It did for the others. You hurt my feelings, Kenma. Who's Kenma? Haven't heard of him. Kuru slightly smiled. Okay, kitten. But that doesn't change the fact. You really hurt my feelings. I mean, you would rather lose a game than hug me. That's it. Kenma smirked and walked over to Kuru. Yes. Kenma bent down and hugged Kuru. I was too busy paying attention to you. I wasn't even playing the game with full attention. That's why I put it down without thinking. It was because I was worried about your reaction to the prank. Then why did you not tell me when I was leaving? You said not to approach you. Yeah, no approaching doesn't mean no talking. I guess. Kuru hugged Kenma back, as he pulled him over the couch and into his lap. Don't do that. You deserved it. Anyways, now it's cuddle time. No games, no TV, no electronics. Just us. Then I should probably turn this off. Kenma picked up his phone and stopped the recording. In the Let's Prank Our Boyfriend's smiling face with squinting eyes. Group chat. It's been 3 hours. Guess something happened. Maybe Kenma actually made him upset. I would like to see that. Then see it. Kenma sent an attachment. Oof. He almost reminded me of Bakuto. Aren't the captains just so cute when moody? Dot. Dot. No. They are definitely scary. Just not in front of you. It's getting late, guys. There are still 3 of you left. Yeah, we have to finish this today. Since I went, I get to choose next. Dot. Dot. Shoyo. Betrayed. No, same logic as what I used. Just get it over with, I guess. He is back now, so I guess I'll be back. Kagehina. Kageyama had just gotten home, and Hinata hadn't greeted him since he was chatting in the GC. Lucky. Hinata thought to himself as he heard Kageyama taking off his shoes by the door. He quickly set up the camera. I'm home. Kageyama stood in the entryway for a minute, surprised not to see Hinata come and greet him and ask him to practice. Shoyo. Dot. Bokeh. I know you're home. Kageyama stormed into the apartment looking for Hinata, only for Hinata to be on the couch playing on his phone. Why didn't you answer? Kageyama approached Hinata and placed his arms around him. Wanna practice? Dot. Hinata took off Kageyama's arms and moved to a different seat on the couch. Hey. You're not supposed to do that. Dot. Oi. I know you can hear me. Kageyama jumped into the place on the couch Hinata used to be in. Are you ignoring me? Dot. This isn't how relationships work. Dot. Do you want to practice or not? Dot. Hinata glanced at Kageyama, who surprisingly had a frustrated look on his face. He's not good at conversations like this. Hinata smirked a little. I'm going to take a shower then. I won't practice later, so tell me now. Dot. So annoying. Kageyama got up from the couch and walked towards the bathroom, as Hinata's phone started buzzing. Hinata looked down to see Atsumu calling him. He picked up. Atsumu? Hey, how's it going? It's fun. So, I came up with an idea. What is it? Why don't you say you're going to go practice with me? Since you're ignoring him. Are you psychic? Haha. No, you guys are just simple. Hey. Hinata turned his head a little to see if Kageyama was listening in. Hinata saw his head slightly peeking out of the bathroom. He was listening. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'll be there in 10. Cool. Can't wait to set for you. Can't wait to hit your sets. Hinata faked a smile as he hung up the phone. He quickly went upstairs and changed into some better suited clothes for practicing. As Hinata walked downstairs, he noticed the bathroom door closed, meaning Kageyama was in there. Oh. He thought Kageyama would care a bit more, but Hinata just shrugged it off. He walked toward the door to leave, only to see Kageyama, shirtless, in front of the door. Huh? You aren't going to just ignore me and then get sets from Atsumu Miya. That's cheating. Cheating. I don't. Cheating. Okay, I get it. Good. So, what is with your clothes, or lack thereof? Dot. Dot. Don't tell me you just ran here after I hung up, half naked. Of course not, that would be stupid. I ran here after I heard you changing clothes. Is that any better? Yes, because I knew you were actually going to leave then. Hinata just looked at Kageyama with a confused look. Are you an idiot? You don't get to ask that, Bokeh Hinata. Hinata rolled his eyes as he walked back into the living room and sat on the couch. Kageyama followed, and sat next to Hinata. Why were you not responding to me? Prank. Why did you take my arms away from you? Prank. Why would you agree to have Atsumu set for you? Really? Prank? Prank. So you pranked me. Basically. I'll get you back for this. Kageyama let out a sigh as he inched closer to Hinata and wrapped his arms around his neck, in a hug. You better not. You bet I will. And I'll win too. You won't. I will. Well, I sure didn't win. Doubt I even beat Samu's time. Samu, as in Osamu Miya. Yeah, it wasn't just me who did this. It was some other people from high school as well. Like Suga. And Kenma. Really? Kenma did it. Yeah, he's actually winning with the longest time at the moment. What did he do? He lost a game to get out of Kyuru's cuddles. Yikes. Poor Kyuru. I know, you should have seen his face. Dot. Actually you can. Let me add you to the GC. Okay. Hinata got up and grabbed his phone, realizing that the camera was still recording. He walked over to the camera and turned it off. In the Let's Prank Our Boyfriend's smiling face with squinting eyes. Group chat. Hinata added Kageyama to the group chat. Hinata sent an attachment. Oh, why is he here? Back at you. He is just here to see the previous prank videos. Hey Tobio. That is my cue to leave. You couldn't have watched the videos that fast. I just saved them to my phone. Later. Kajiyama left the group chat. Should we be worried that he saved them? He's not smart enough to think about blackmail. Not so innocent smile. Don't you dare. He wouldn't. Would he? Who knows what I'll do, shush face. I'm getting worried. Kajiyama wouldn't show these, would he? He wouldn't. Maybe. Let's calm down everyone. We still have Nishinoya and Akashi left. Who wants to go next? Not it. Not it. Damn. Face with stuck out tongue and tightly closed eyes. Well, mine was recorded last night anyways. But warning. It contains a mad Asahi. Like how mad? Red face with censoring symbols over mouth. Surprised face with raised eyebrows. Scary. Asanoya. Nishinoya had recorded as the night before, since he knew it would be better to get Asahi before Suga got Daichi. Although really, they recorded their pranks around the same time. Alrighty. Nishinoya set up the camera behind some luggage bags that had just been unpacked. They had just gotten back from a trip. Now time to wait for Asahi to get back from work. Nishinoya walked over to the desk in the living room and started looking up more travel destinations. 30 minutes later. Nishinoya checked his phone, as he saw he got a text from Asahi. In Asahi and Nishinoya's private chat. Hey Noya. Today's been very stressful. I don't think we can do movie night. I just want to sleep when I get home. And cuddle. Almost home. Nishinoya would usually not respond to Asahi right away, since he got easily distracted, so he knew Asahi didn't know anything was wrong yet. Maybe I should do this tomorrow. Noya. Nishinoya heard the door open as Asahi called his name. I'm home. Nishinoya continued looking at the computer, but was actually looking at Asahi through the screen's reflection. Are you home? Asahi knew Nishinoya was probably on the computer at this time, probably too distracted by what he was reading to reply to him. He approached the desk and smiled, seeing what he thought was Nishinoya engrossed in another travel page. I'm home, Noya. Asahi walked over and put his hand on Nishinoya's shoulder, and shaking it a bit to get his attention. Nishinoya brushed his hand off as he clicked on something on the page. What happened? I'm sorry for touching you suddenly. Do you want a hug or some cuddles to make you feel better? I mean, I could at least use a hug to make me feel better. Well, it's no use both of us being upset, so tell me what happened so I can help. Asahi twisted the chair Nishinoya was sitting in to face him. I want a hug. Asahi kneeled down as he hugged Nishinoya by the waist and put his head in Nishinoya's lap. Much better. Nishinoya looked down at Asahi and sighed. Sorry, Azu. Nishinoya stood up, making Asahi let go of Nishinoya and making him jerk his neck a little. Ow. Why did you do that? You still won't talk. Asahi's soft expression changed to one of anger. You think you're the only one that had a bad day. I tried to comfort you. I tried to get some comfort from you so I could help you. I can't do anything if you won't tell me what's wrong. Noya. Talk. To me. Asahi could feel the stress that had been gained that day be released towards Nishinoya. Azu. I'm so sorry. It was just a prank. Nishinoya knelt down, like Asahi was, and hugged him tightly. Please don't be upset. How could I not be? Asahi hugged Nishinoya back, placing his head on Nishinoya's chest. I'm sorry. What should I do? Stay here with me. Nishinoya looked down at Asahi and started playing with his hair. Yep, just like this. A few minutes later, Asahi had fallen asleep on Nishinoya. Phew. Crisis averted. Nishinoya took a pillow from the couch and set Asahi's head on it as he approached the camera. That's it, everyone. He turned the camera off. In the Let's Prank Our Boyfriend smiling face with squinting eyes. Group chat. Nishinoya sent an attachment. You got him when he was stressed. Fearful face. Face with open mouth and cold sweat. Scary. Scary indeed. That was a rare occasion. He usually doesn't get that mad. Persevering face. Remind me never to come to your house. He isn't usually like that. The old ace is scarier than ours. That was really unexpected. Poor Asahi. How unlucky. Anyways. Akashi. I don't think this is a good idea. I mean, it's Bakuto we are talking about. We all did it. Don't think you can chicken out. But it's already so late. You're doing it. You made it so I had to go. Now it's your turn. Okay. I'll do it. Just don't wait too long for the video. I may be comforting Bakuto all night. Bakuaka. Akashi was currently working on some things for his work. He was working at the desk in the bedroom. He set his phone up on the corner of the desk and started recording. Bakuto was home at the time. He was just talking with some only teammates in the living room. I wonder if he'll finish soon. Akashi muttered to himself as he checked the time. Just then Bakuto burst into the room, a giant smile plastered on his face. He walked over to the bed and sat on it. Guess what? We planned a volleyball reunion for Fukurodani players. Obviously I said that you and I would attend. And we were able to convince the coach to rent out the school gym for us to play some volleyball again. Akashi continued to write things down and type on his computer. Not only that, but we were also able to get some of the players that came before us. I'm not bothering you, am I? Akashi remained silent, which usually meant he was too engrossed in his work to pay attention to Bakuto. This was also an open invitation for Bakuto to keep talking. Cool. Guess what happened with Kuru today? Akashi's ears perked up. Uh-oh. Kenma pranked him. He texted me all upset saying that Kenma was really mean to him, saying that Kenma would rather lose a game than cuddle him. Then a few hours later he told me that Kenma was just pranking him. Isn't that funny? Also, you know how I met with Sakusa earlier? He was all upset saying that Atsumu had been really mean to him, saying that he rejected his affection and ignored him. Akashi smiled as he continued to work. You are so obliviously cute. Isn't it so funny how they both had trouble with their boyfriends on the same day? At least I think so. Bakuto got up from the bed and walked over to Akashi. How much longer do you think you'll be working? Bakuto put his arms around Akashi's shoulders and leaned into him. I'm tired, but I would rather go to sleep next to you. Akashi shrugged his shoulders, which made Bakuto let go and walk back over to the bed. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Do you want to hear about what happened while Sakusa and I were practicing? Okay, well. Bakuto started another one of his rants, which Akashi just listened to as background noise as he worked. 1 hour later, Akashi decided he would take a break and grab a snack when he realized it was silent. He turned his head to look at the bed to see Bakuto sprawled out on the bed asleep. You look like a starfish. Akashi pulled a blanket from out of the closet, since Bakuto was on top of the other blankets, and placed it on top of Bakuto. Sorry about earlier. Akashi went about his business afterwards. 4 hours later, Bakuto blinked awake, as he realized he had fallen asleep. Oops. He sat up as he yawned and looked to his side, hoping to see Akashi. To his surprise the other side of the bed was empty. Kiji. He looked around the room, to find Akashi sleeping at the desk, his laptop still on and papers scattered everywhere. You should sleep on the bed. Bakuto walked over to Akashi. He then picked up Akashi, bridal style, and carried him to bed. Akashi asked, still half asleep. Yes, beautiful. Bakuto covered up Akashi, as he walked back to the desk and organized the papers and turned off the laptop. My phone. Stop recording. Akashi was almost slurring his words as he spoke. Your phone? Bakuto grabbed Akashi's phone from the corner of the table and saw it was recording. Why were you recording? Bakuto walked back to bed and pointed the camera at Akashi's face. Prank. You were pranking me. How could you? What was it even? Ignoring. Rejecting affection. I wondered about that. But we will talk about this later. Bakuto got under the covers as he wrapped his arms around Akashi and started petting his head. Let's sleep for now. Okay. Bakuto stopped the recording as they went to sleep. The next morning. In the Let's Prank Our Boyfriend's smiling face with squinting eyes. Group chat. Do you think Akashi is still pranking Bakuto? No way. Akashi is too soft on Bakuto for that. Akashi sent an attachment. Sorry. We fell asleep. He didn't even struggle picking you up. Those muscles red heart. Indeed red heart. I'm still here. Did he even realize you were pranking him? No. That was how some of our normal interactions go. That's either really cute. Or really sad for Bakuto. He doesn't expect me to listen. He just needs to release some energy. I get that. Of course you do. Says the ball of energy. So who won? Akashi. I mean his lasted the longest. That doesn't count, they were sleeping for most of it. Me. Yeah right. Your head probably still hurts from getting hit. It does. Distraught face with tightly closed eyes. Mine and Sakusa's was pretty good. Except we got no resolution to what happened. Your video is a bit lacking. Let's just admit we all failed and spend some time with our poor boyfriends for the weekend. I like that idea. Yaku still doesn't know it's a prank. LOL. I'll take my leave then. Same. I hope you never text this group chat again. This was annoying. I liked it. Bye bye peeps. Until next time. There won't be a next time. Let's hope. You really shouldn't hope too much. I have more ideas. But for now, TTYL. Finn. Hope you enjoyed the video. There will be more pranks at some point, so if you want to leave a suggestion I'd appreciate that. Next will be some Bakuaka angst/fluff. Again thanks for watching.